Then this generator is loud today.
What the fuck do I care?
Am I clear enough? Am I clear enough?
What
I need
the?
to. Is it clear? I have the lights on.
Yeah,
Where's my other phone?
it's clear. Are you on power right now?
You've gone live. No problem. I'll
Yeah.
catch you next time. I'll catch you next time. I'll go live before you.
Hmm. We've been live for 38 seconds.
30 seconds.
Why is it showing a guest when you can let yourself? Let me kick that other person off. Is it another Irene Angelina? Let me kick this imposter.
Veronica
Let me kick
is
that
here.
imposter. What up, Veronica? What up? What up? What up? 3 people in the
What
building already.
up? Welcome to the stream.
Veronica and 2 Bush babies. Love it. Um,
Welcome to
and
the stream, Veronica.
and you heard
I'm
what I
trying to
said
share the
earlier.
stream.
Don't forget. You heard what I said earlier. Don't forget. Um, yeah. So hmm.
You're something else for real.
Mind yourself out. Mind yourself.
Oh Lord, have mercy on him.
What's up, JFK? Long time no see. Hope you're well.
Welcome, JFK.
Just
Thank you, Veronica.
share the stream. I got the chat over here. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay, let me share it. Let me share it.
Whatever you want to do, baby. Let me turn my thing up a little bit.
We
Is
have,
that,
I, I'm
is
good.
that
Hope
too
you're
high,
good.
Mama? Is that
You're
too
good.
high?
What's too
Tell me,
high?
is my camera too high or should I bring it down?
For me, it's okay. For me, it's okay.
I'm good. Hope you're all good. Yeah, we're wonderful. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're too blessed to be stressed. You know, life's treating us very well. You know, we look at it this way: we could be better, we could be worse. Somebody always has it worse off than you do, and the
Of course.
next person. So you just be thankful for what you got. God woke you up for another day. You fight the good fight, and that's it. Yeah. Now let me pull up the stream on my laptop so I'm not leaning in and looking at the phone every time. But soon we're gonna do the podcasts where we're gonna pre-record stuff, upload it. We're gonna do that once a week and do our regular lives once a week. Um, so yeah,
Yep.
Mondays work out good for us because it's my second of my 3 off days. So we like to do Mondays better than Sundays. We were doing Fridays, which by Friday, that's my last night of the work week on a Friday. Um, and I'm usually shot by then. So we stopped doing the lives on Fridays because I would literally be sleeping on stream. Let me pull this up on my laptop real quick.
Okay. Today we have a sensitive topic that is going on, and I'm very excited that the person was caught. It actually happened over here. It was
Yeah,
a trending topic this week about two topics concerning um molest. One is a rape case, and this one is a molestation case. It's a molestation because it's a child, it's a little baby, a baby of 9 months.
yeah.
So
It's a shame
I'll
either way. It's crazy, you know. So
yeah,
mm.
let me read the story out because I saved the story on my Instagram when I saw it.
Irene, did you see this comment from Veronica?
Yeah, I responded. I said thank you.
Okay, maybe I missed
Yeah,
it. Okay, just making sure. Hmm. Yeah, she got her hair
yeah.
done this morning. She didn't want me to
So this
advertise it on the
morning,
stream, but since you brought it up, she
not sure
went
I
to.
can listen to this. Well, they reduced some things in on the write up, but on the if you want to see the full story, there's a Telegram group where you can watch this the full story, how it happened, and how the person was caught
Yeah.
also.
Yeah, we're not going to read no gruesome details here. She's
So
just going to read the
every
article.
for the details, it is reduced. On the
Yeah.
details, it's just been explained what happened and how he was caught and who
Mhm.
reported the case.
Mhm.
So yeah.
And
So are we
and
ready to listen to the
but let me say,
um
are you going to say how it happened though? Like, because from what I read, let me chime in for a second. From what I read, was the mother placed the child on the ground of the home, the floor, the living room, whatever the hell it was. Ran to the store quick. This guy comes in, okay,
mhm.
molests the child, and then runs out before the mother gets back. How that all happened, I don't know. I don't know where she went, this, that, and the other thing. But I'll go ahead, take over with the story, Mama.
Yeah. So it was uploaded by there is this blog in Nigeria. So they always follow up cases that has to do with molestation, rape cases. They always try to follow up and make sure the person is being prosecuted. So this was one of their stories gotten this week, and they have two stories. One is this 27-year-old guy, and the second one is about a priest that is about to be ordained. So I'm going to be reading both to you guys to see the event, because the one of the priest, the person the priest molested is now a grown-up. So she came out to speak out and was like, it's not fit to be an ordained priest.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that was that for the priest. So let me read this one of the 27-year-old man. So a Lagos man arrested for having sexual intercourse with, that is how they wrote it, like having sexual intercourse with a 9-month-old baby. The video will be available on Telegram link on their bio. So they're telling people where to go and actually see what happened. A
Mm-hmm.
27-year-old man has been apprehended for allegedly defiling a 9-month-old baby. Police in Lagos State have disclosed. The State Police Command spokesperson, SP Benjamin, made this disclosure on Wednesday. Benjamin said that the case was reported to the police on Monday at about 10 p.m. by a concerned member of the public. That means that this thing happened at night, 10 p.m., you know.
Yeah.
So he said the suspect, who's from Railway Ijora Badia, so that's where the guy is from,
Mm-hmm.
allegedly went to the apartment where the baby's mother laid her on the floor and quickly went to buy something outside the compound. I think the baby was sleeping when she left the baby.
Mm-hmm.
The suspect allegedly had sexual intercourse with the little baby and immediately ran away from the scene. The mother of the baby, age 16, what the, there is there is something there.
Remember I said something to you? I said, Mama, I said, it says the mother was 16.
16.
Um, yeah.
That means she's let's say she's living below the poverty level. That is one. That means she's not living in a secure place. That's two, you know?
Well, but number
Yes.
3 and 4 and 5 is whatever compound she was living in. How did somebody have time to come in, know where the baby was, do this, and leave before she got back? I think it was an inside job of somebody she knew that was already there.
Hmm.
You
Whoever
know?
would do this to a child, to collaborate with an adult to do this to a child,
Hmm.
is a very bad person.
Mm-hmm.
Very wicked human being. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The suspect allegedly had sexual intercourse with the little baby and immediately ran away from the scene. The mother of the baby, age 16, came to the station with the baby and was issued a medical form to enable her to take the child to the hospital for urgent medical attention. However, on Tuesday at about 11:15 p.m., the suspect was smoked out from his hiding by detectives from the Ijora Police Station Division. The spokesperson said that the complainant and suspect had made statements, adding that the suspect confessed to the crime during interrogation. Benjamin said that the scene of the crime was photographed when the police visited and stained paint with blood. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. That could be JFK. You never know. I mean, normally the victims are a little bit older, like it's a drug addicted, mother in her 30s that will accept, drugs to pimp out their 13-year-old daughter or a 14-year-old daughter, something like that. But a 9-month-old, like, that's just crazy. That person needs to be killed. I'm sorry, but that person needs to be castrated
My
first
goodness.
and then stoned to death or just shot or just beat to death. That's it. For this
You know,
type of
this
shit,
thing, this thing happened at night.
got you, got
If
you.
it was
But,
in daytime, do you know
mhm.
what would have happened to that man? A lot. Before the police would come, they might have burned him up.
Oh well, the jungle
They
justice
would
would
say,
have
they
came
would,
in.
my goodness. There was
Hmm.
even blood at this scene of crime. There was blood
Hmm.
there.
Of
So the
course,
police
it's a nine
spokesperson
month
said
old.
that
It's a nine
the,
month old. I mean, that's
mhm,
crazy. Yeah.
the suspects, the the police spokesperson said the suspect would be transferred to the gender section of the state command. Is going to hmm, is going to be dealt with. Like
Hmm.
one thing I pray for, I pray nobody comes and be sympathizing with him, because that's what always happen. They'll sympathize with this person and then the person will go scot free. And then the
Mm.
child will be there sick for life with, this guy being a pedophile. I don't think that child is the only child he has molested.
Hmm.
I feel like he's a serial rapist.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Hmm.
Okay. And being a serial rapist, that means that he's doing it to any kind of woman. He can do it to an old woman. He can do
Hmm.
it to a young woman. And there is disease hanging around him, and nobody knows the kind of infection that he has infected that child. A
Yeah.
9-month-old baby. 9 months.
Yeah. Oh
What
yeah.
does a 9 months know?
It's crazy. Crazy. Giving a child like that HIV at 9 months is
Yeah.
crazy. You know, that's just
Wow.
yeah. We usually don't do topics like this on this channel, but this is one that Irene
His
wanted to
picture is
bring up.
all over. His picture is all over. His
Hmm.
pictures, the police actually showed his face and they wrote on his offense defilement.
Oh well, he's if that's the case, then he's done for.
Yes.
Because he's not going to stay in jail forever. That's number
No.
one. Number two, yeah, over there the jails may be different than over here in other parts of the world. I don't know how it works with pedophiles over there, but here they have to isolate them. Back in the day, they put pedophiles in general population and they got their ass beat. Nowadays, they put pedophiles together so they're safe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how it works over there. I would have to dig deeper into the justice system over there and see how they do things.
The interrogation room will be terrible because they will want to find out about other um people he has done that to, you know.
Mm,
They'll really, really interrogate him. So
yeah.
now the next one is it's a lady creates awareness about a newly ordained priest who allegedly sexually harassed her. So what the lady did was that how she spoke about that she went to a Twitter page and tweeted about it, printed the man's program of events with the priest pictures and everything,
Hmm.
and posted it on what is it called, Twitter. So she said, this man is getting ordained as a Catholic priest today, and I need people to know that he is a sexual predator.
Hmm.
And then she went ahead and said, I don't expect the church to do anything about it, but I'm doing this hoping against hope that another teenage girl doesn't have to go through what I went through. Why are we not hearing you?
You can hear me now, right?
Okay, yeah, can hear you
Because I
now.
switched I switched over to my headphones.
Okay,
Hmm.
so it, a lot of things are happening when it comes to do with all these things. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people are doing some kind of things they're not supposed to do to children, to teenagers. These
Mm-hmm.
are people that, like for this priest, these are people that parents trust. You know, back in the days when you see your child with a priest, you feel your child is protected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you feel she's okay where she is, you feel she's safe. You can actually leave her there and go home and feel like, yeah, it's a priest. It's not a regular human being like you and I, you know.
Mm.
It's an holy person. Growing up,
Mm-hmm.
there was this growing up with back in I think it was like back in 1994, 92. So my mom used to send us to catechism. I didn't like going to catechism. I never wanted to even step my foot in a Catholic church. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know why, but I was a very rebellious child growing up. When I don't like something, you can't force me to do it. Like I won't do it. Can you
Mm-hmm.
imagine? That was a very big throw. So now, one day, I now decided I went to Irene. Okay. So one day, I now decided to attend catechism with my elder sister. So that day when I told her, I said I wanted to go with her, she was like, "This one you're coming with me. I hope you're not coming to fight there because, oh Lord, I always fight with anyone that tries nonsense with my elder sister. I don't joke with her. Even
Mm.
up till now, I don't even still joke. I don't joke. So I was
Mm-hmm.
the fighter, you get. So she was like, I hope you're not coming to fight. Because the other day I told you that somebody collected my biscuit and you wanted to go and fight. And I was like, if they try it again, they will receive it. So we got there. The Reverend Father came out to greet all the kids. And after that, he left. He was standing outside. So after catechism, there used to be a football field where everybody would go there and play soccer, play different kinds of games before we go home. So I was outside there playing volleyball with my friends, with all our neighbors. We're playing volleyball. And then the Reverend Father was now smoking. Lord have mercy. I
Mm.
disliked that. I was like, how can a holy father smoke? This is a reverend father. I'm supposed to be holy, you know. I was just telling my friends, I was like, you see why I don't like coming to catechism? There are lots of lies in this thing. Lots and lots of lies. Like,
Why
why
did
would
they
a
tell
reverend
you they
father
don't
be
smoke?
smoking?
Did somebody tell you they don't smoke? I mean,
That was my belief.
your belief, but
Yeah.
did somebody tell you? See, if somebody had told you that nobody in the church smokes or does drugs, now that would be a different story. Exactly,
Now,
Veronica. You know,
this is it. It's a reverend father.
I don't
That
care if
was
it's
my whole idea of a reverend father is that these people are so holy. They are just righteous
they're
people. That
holy, all
was how
right.
I used to see them.
They got a lot of holes in them. They're holy. They got a lot of holes in them. Anyway, is your volume all the way up? Do me a favor, turn your volume all the way up. Let me see if it makes a difference because I think your volume's low.
It's up. It's up.
Is it? My something's up with my volume. I'm sure that everybody can hear you. I can hear you, but it's not as loud as it normally is.
But I can hear you very loud and clear.
I know you can, and I'm sure they can hear you. But I'm having
Oh, welcome to the stream.
still hole. What up? What up? Um. So yeah, they're holy, all right. Trust me. And you know
So
it's 6:20, and you know what time it's getting. What what time it's coming to very soon. Let me check something real quick because Irene likes to complain a lot, but you know what? She's my world, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
you're trying to run you. What are you trying to do? Just tell me. You want to call for your pizza?
You know what time it
Go
is.
ahead. Go ahead and call them. It won't
Let
take
me
you
check
too long,
something.
right?
No, let me check something first.
Okay. So I used to see those people as now. No, okay, I think there's a full story on that priest guy. Now there are so many people that are in different school of thought about this priest thing. They are like, why didn't she speak up when it happened back then?
Mm-hmm.
Now, some people in other school of thought are like, she was little. She was a little girl. She was scared for a lot of things. Maybe he actually told her, if you tell anyone, I'm going to kill you or kill your mom, because that's the thing they use. That's the lies they tell children. That's why I always
Mm-hmm.
tell my kids, do not allow anyone to deceive you and threaten you and tell you, I'll kill your mom. Accept whatever the person is saying at that point if you cannot run. But once you get home, make sure, open your mouth, speak out, tell me, let me know what is going on out there with you. So I just feel like parents will have to instill that particular thinking into their children so that nobody would mess them up when it comes to this kind of things. And it takes a brave person to speak up when you're being sexually abused that way. A lot of comments in the comment section. Let me see if there are some that I can actually read. And then this person says there are many discussed in sheep clothing. Thank you for speaking up. Others should do same. Are they going to do same? But the church usually give room to come forward with anything that will make them not ordain him. You should have opened up before the ordination. Yeah, this is an open up. At least the church should have seen this by now. Can you imagine what this? Sure, you better get yourself back here. But I don't know what to do in the backstage. Then somebody said the ordination is not even up to 24 hours yet. See public disgrace. The evil you do will always catch up with you wherever you are and whatever you do. Will you come back and stop typing there? I just pray other people don't get into this trouble. See, this person said 70% of Catholic priests are on it. I went to the Catholic schools till my university level. I knew this for a fact. Not even boys are safe. May God have mercy on all children around the world for real. Like, may God's protection keeps guiding them. May God keep shielding them from all these predators because it's actually wrong. The church doesn't take accusations such as this lightly. There are proper ways to reporting issues like this. The law enforcement agencies, human rights agencies, and of course, the church will also do their internal investigation. Only then you can get justice. But reporting it on social media platforms won't get you justice, but mere attention, which is true. Okay, I'm still here waiting for you to come back, which is true. I remember something. I remember when I used to belong somewhere where we used to fight for kids. We used to do a lot of things for kids. Now, the problem we were having back then was not men, not mature men, but rather women. Women were the ones that were doing a lot of things to young boys. They cajole them with gifts. Some of them even hypnotize those boys. They do a lot of things for those boys to actually fall for them. And these are young children that has not even tested the world at all. They have not actually done dating. These are little children of like 16. A few of them are in 18 category. Now, the ones that are 16, 17, let me even say 15, because some children are bigger than their age. You won't even know a child that is 15 anymore. Some children that are 15 are like children of 20. Are you back?
I'm back. I'm just trying to fix the layout here. Um I don't like how I'm on the right now.
Well, you have to remain there for now. Sorry. Stay there, okay?
Hmm.
So, are you
Haha.
back?
Yeah, I switched it.
Nice. So, some of those children that are 16, 15,
Mm-hmm.
they give them gifts. They give them gifts, take them, some of them, they even take them out to travel, do a lot of shit with them until some parents started seeing things that are happening and they started complaining.
Hmm.
Where are you heading to now?
I'm getting a bottle of water. Why are you complaining? Just keep going, baby. You're doing good. What?
You're causing distraction on the screen, man.
Just go. Just go. You're good. You're good. You're doing good. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You're causing a distraction by commenting on what I'm doing. I'm getting a water. Can I
Whoa.
get a water?
So for me, I just pray that those kind of children that have not tested dating relationships before,
Hmm.
not to be victim of those kinds of circumstances, because a lot of adults are dysfunctional. A lot of adults are not okay. Growing some facial hair variety. Huh?
Hmm. It's coming off. Don't worry. Hmm.
Because a lot of adults are dysfunction. Some of them carry their dysfunctionality and go and give to children that are innocent. So I don't know. Parents need to just be intentional. That's what I think parents should do. They should be intentional. That's it.
True. Hmm. You did very good when I left. Hold on, let me turn the laptop sound off because I was playing it, listening to you. Guy put me on hold, which phone was going crazy over there. Normally it's not.
Okay.
But now that baseball season has started, now that it's baseball season, they're getting busy, and they're gonna get calls. So that's what it is. Make sure to hit the like button. Exactly, Veronica. Tell them to smash the like button. Obliterate that damn like button. Make love to the like button. Hmm. But you're right, Mama. It's crazy. It's a crazy world we live in. And you know my stance on, anything to do with child abuse or abuse against women. Um,
Mm-hmm.
my stance. So that's just what it is. I don't stand for that stuff. Um, and like, I'm
Watched
better
it
off.
already.
What?
Now I was reading comments. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm better off keeping myself out of trouble. But if I witness something crazy, I'm bound to do something crazy. That's just me because I'm a two-time survivor myself. So it hits home for me personally. Okay. So if anything to do with a child or anything to do with a woman abuse wise, I don't stand for it, you know? So, and I'm liable to go crazy myself if I witness it. So let's
Man,
hope, you know,
going crazy is an understatement, Sean. It's an understatement.
when did you put those earrings in?
You didn't see it since. We're not leave the earrings alone. We're talking about serious issue right now. So I
Okay, let
want to
me,
read
let me,
something to you guys.
let me
Sexual
rewind.
abuse in Nigeria under law. Sexual abuse in Nigeria is an offense under law, several sections of Chapter 21 of the country's criminal code. The age of consent is 18. Sean, remember when we're talking about age of consent in Nigeria, you said you read somewhere where they wrote 11.
11. Mm-hmm.
So I told you, I said it cannot be 11. So this is under Nigerian criminal code. The
That's
age of
Nigeria,
consent, yes.
Nigeria, but Africa
Mhm.
is a continent. So in Algeria, what's the age? And Mali, what's the age? You
I don't
know,
know. I'm reading from on
exactly,
Google.
exactly. So where I read may have been, I think it was Nigeria, but it could have been somewhere else in Africa, But we'll
Mhm.
have to look deeper into that, because at some point we like to do survivor type of streams at some point. Our goal in life, okay, for you and I is to help women and children, is it not?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Helping
you
people
know,
to speak up and giving orientation to children,
hmm
as much orientation as possible, because at the end of the day, they need orientation. They need to be
hmm
aware of themselves and of how to run away from those kinds of things. Because
hmm
sometimes there is a space for the child to run, but the child
yeah,
cannot run because of fear, you know.
yeah, hmm
So UNICEF reported in 2015 that 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 10 boys. Can you hear that kind of a thing? 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 10 boys in Nigeria had experienced sexual violence.
wow,
Wow. Before the age of 18. According to the survey by Positive Action for Treatment Access, Over 31.4% of girls there said that their first sexual encounter had been raped or forced sex of some kind.
I'm not
This-
surprised for girls it's 1 in 4, and for boys it's 1 in 10, because girls are normally the more sought after victim of abuse than boys are. That's just fact of the statistics that you'll find everywhere. Girls are
Hmm.
the more susceptible sex to abuse. Boys is yeah one. So that does make sense to me. It's a shame all around, but go ahead,
It
baby.
is. Mhm. The Center for Environment, Human Rights and Development reported that 1,200 girls had been raped in 2012 in Rivers State, in coastal states in southern eastern Nigeria. According to UNICEF, 6 out of 10 children in Nigeria experience emotional, physical, or sexual abuse before the age of 18, with half experiencing physical violence.
Hmm.
For real, it's true. And I want to say something.
Mm.
You see, for a working class parents in Nigeria, okay, for those that have only boys, they bring in mates. And these mates are like, say, from the age of 18, 20, you know. Sometimes those mates can be from the age of the lowest age, you can see 11,
A maid?
11 years. Yes. They'll bring in
Okay.
11 years, 12. Let me say from the age of 11 up to the age of 20 and above, they can come in as mates. Now, a mother that left her 11-year-old child to go and be a maid in someone's house, it's already, that family already, you know, it's a dysfunctional family.
Hmm.
What is 11-year-old going to do as a maid?
Yeah.
Now, the angry boss that brought in the maid is going to be beating that girl all the time because this is a little child you brought in. What
Hmm.
can 11-year-old do for you, madam?
Hmm.
And then when the child cannot cook, you beat her up. When the child cannot do this, you beat her up. When the child cannot clean, you beat her up. Forgetting that it's a little child you brought in as a maid.
Hmm.
Oh, maid, I didn't understand the word at first. Yeah, a maid. Now,
Yeah.
you brought her in, and then she's displaying the character of a child, and you got pissed off and you start beating her up. What do you think that maid is going to do to your children when you leave the house? Harassment.
Mm.
We have seen a case in 20, is it 2022 or 2020, during the lockdown period. During the lockdown season, a lot of things came out. A lot of people showed their character. A lot of things was happening. That was when we saw where a maid actually used, what's it called? Spoon, scooping spoon to beat the child of a boss.
That's if the children are very little. Now, if the family
Yes,
that they came to work for has a 15-year-old son, what do you think's going to happen in that instance? A
we know what is going to
15-year-old
happen.
son is going to rape the 11-year-old maid, you know?
Yes. Uh-huh. It has happened
So,
several times.
mm,
And that
yep.
15-year-old boy you're talking about, how was he exposed to those kind of things? He was
Hmm.
exposed by a maid, a woman. The woman did that to him. I
Yeah.
have been with I have been with a grown-up guy that said that is it his mom's cousin or some or their maid? He said he has not been able to forgive that woman up till the time he was speaking to us back then. He
Mm-hmm.
said he has not been able to forgive her because she brought him into the whole world of pornography, the whole world of sex. She taught him a lot of stupid things at the age of 12.
Mm.
Now, his parents are working class parents. They didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't calm down. But I keep saying one thing. So even if I'm a busy mom, does it mean that when I come back, I forget I have children? Because I don't understand. I
Mm-hmm.
don't understand for real. Because in this world we are right now, I see that the statistics of those that are actually disciplining children and also being emotionally involved with children are the women, their moms. So some of these kids are being raised by their moms alone, even in marriage.
Of
Some women
course.
are still single parents in marriage.
I was from a broken home, and my first consensual sexual experience was at 13, probably 12 going on 13. So it's more so the ones from broken homes, which I was from a broken home. My parents split up in 1988. I was born in 78. I was 10. So 2 to 3 years after that was my first sexual experience, you know, um, and
Wow.
that's what it was. But I was abused at 6 years old by a neighbor. Okay. Then again, when I was 14, by somebody older, but I had been drinking. I was passed out and didn't know what the hell
Oh,
happened. So that's my story for the people who know my story from the survivor streams that I was on. They heard that in the beginning, but I'm going to repeat it now. So I had two encounters in my life of non-consensual. Obviously, 6 you can't consent to anything. 14 you
what does the
can.
6-year-old know?
Exactly. But 14, I had already had experience, but I was drunk and passed out, you know? So that's why this type of thing is very close to my heart, and it makes me want to do damage to somebody who does damage to a child or a woman.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And
Hmm.
let me say, should I say 60% of young boys are being introduced into sex by women that are older than them.
Hmm.
Some of them are their caregivers, some of them are their mates in the house, and their
Yeah.
parents don't know.
Hmm.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They just they just see their children growing wild. And you know that when your child is from the age of 13 to 18, they are rebellious.
Mm.
That is a rebellious age. They always want to tell you, no, mom, this is not how it's been done. This is how it's been done. This is, they want to tell you as if they were in the world before you. So coming to leave a rebellious age child with a mate that is dysfunctional to come and introduce your child to such a thing, you have to work very well to bring that child back to normality. That is why I keep saying this thing, Sean. That is why we have more men that are committing infidelity in their marriage.
Mm.
This is the big elephant in the room people don't talk about.
Hmm.
People don't talk about those things. People just focus on the trending topics, the trending things. When a child is being abused, okay, let me come back home now. I had a classmate. We all grew up together. His name is Oscar. We all grew up together. Oscar's mom passed when we were, I think, in year five. His mom passed when we were in year five. So after that period, his dad brought in his stepmom. So the stepmom wasn't actually functioning well as a mother to those children. She just left them. They were just Oscar and his younger brother. So they were just there. She was focusing only on her kids. Now, Oscar's younger brother, at the age of, I think, was he? Because he told me, is it at 8 or 11? Because I asked, something happened that made me talk to the boy. So he said he was molested by his class teacher several times in his classroom by his class teacher.
A man
So
or a
that's
woman?
a man. So that pushed that little boy into the world of homosexual.
Hmm.
Yes, that pushed him into that world. So he was saying that, and when he was telling me his story, I was like, in my mind, I was like, this is a child that's never, ever, ever tasted dating. He doesn't know how to date. He doesn't know a woman's body
Hmm.
and has been sexually harassed several times. And now, growing up, nobody to talk to. His younger brother was my age back then. What is he going to tell his brother for his brother to understand? Nothing. His
Mm.
dad was not always around. He was always going to special duties outside the state.
Yeah.
Only the stepmom wasn't concentrating on them. Sometimes they don't even have food to eat, but the woman was feeding her kids. Over here,
Mm.
stepmoms are very wicked. Let me tell you, stepmoms over here are very wicked people.
They can be here too, absolutely, and stepfathers too could be. I was blessed
Yeah,
with a great stepfather, but
stepfathers too. Yeah, but the statistics over here is the stepmothers. They are very wicked.
hmm
Some of them are nothing to write home about. Some of them even kill those their stepkids. Very wicked. Now,
Mm.
this woman she doesn't take care of those children. So she just left them. And because of the society we live in, we don't have a government where you can actually report, you can go to the station, or you have an emergency number you can pick up and call and be like, hey, my stepmom is doing this to me. I need help. Where is that kind of number? It's not there.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to report your case to an adult that understands and then take it to the station to go and lay your complaint. But it's rare,
Mm-hmm.
very rare. So she left these kids, and these kids were growing the way, whatever and however they wanted to grow. So that was how Oscar's younger brother grew up, just like that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things going on. That's why we find a lot of people in depression. Some are committing suicide because they cannot handle the heat of what is being thrown at them.
Well,
A lot of
when you
things.
when you have corrupt politicians all around, the
Mhm.
country's never going to better itself to get people the services that they need.
They need,
Um,
yes.
so that's just what it is, you know.
Hmm. They won't.
Hmm.
And
And a lot of
topics
these
like this
politicians are
get
probably
me.
doing this nonsense. Nonsense. Some
Oh,
of these politicians are doing it
yeah.
themselves.
A lot
So
of them.
so they don't want to
Yes.
change no shit that's going on because it'll hurt them. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. And you know, the funny thing is that this one doesn't want to change anything so that it doesn't affect him in any way,
Mm-hmm.
because if you're committing the same crime I'm committing, and when people are protesting and be like, hey, we need to fight for this, we need to that, you are not going
Mm-hmm.
to speak up. I'm not going to speak up. If I speak up, you're going to be like, oh yeah, you are the same thing.
Yeah.
You won't want to say anything. So I too won't want to say anything. So that is what is
Mm-hmm.
going on here.
Yeah.
Now, imagine a senator of like 60 something years old getting married to an 11-year-old child.
Yeah.
So, and then at the age of 12, she's getting pregnant to give birth. At the age of 15, there is cervical cancer looking at her,
Mm-hmm.
staring in her face.
When you
So she's
first
going
told
to
me
die.
about this, when you first told me about this story on the thumbnail, I thought you said the guy was 70 and it was a 9-month-old baby. That's what I thought I heard at first was 70. I said 70. You know, even if that person took Viagra, they probably couldn't get a hard on. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't making sense to me when you first told it to me, and I'm like, and then the day you sent me the thumbnail, and um, and I look at it, and I said 20. He was 27. You're like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I thought you said he was 70. So,
Mhm.
yeah, but
But
that's
70-year-olds
horrible.
are doing it also because I think 2 months ago, a 75-year-old was arrested that molested a child of 2 months.
But to penetrate a 9-month-old is just apprehensible. You know,
It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know how that child will grow. I don't know if the child will be able to walk because this thing can affect the child's spinal cord.
mm, of
It
course,
can.
this is a child in diapers. You know, I mean,
Yes.
it's crazy. I'm
I
sorry,
just pray.
but if I saw that, I would probably kill the person. I would
Do
probably
you
kill
know
the
many
person.
people that are looking for this person?
Hmm.
Do you know since this story came out, what has been going on? People that are planning to actually get him and deal with him by
Mm-hmm.
themselves. A lot of people. People are pissed off. People are angry about this case.
But how
What
it
does the
happened
9 months old
is
know?
yeah, but how it happened is crazy. She placed the child down, went outside the compound to pick something up real quick, came back, and this already took place. So to me, it's somebody who was inside that compound. It had to be because how can somebody know, from outside come in that quick, know where this child is? It's just something ain't adding up to me, and I'm sure it's not adding up to the people watching.
Do you know that if someone is stalking you, you won't know?
Mm-hmm.
The person would know when you sleep, when you wake up,
Mm-hmm.
what you eat, what you're going to wear the next day. Now, some of these predators are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are like that. They stalk those children in school, in church. in their homes. They do everything to make sure they know when to target, where to attack. They know everything. They know what they want to do. Maybe that's this thing I'm explaining now. Maybe that is what that guy has been doing since, and the mother of the
Mm.
child didn't know.
Somebody could try to stalk me all they want, but the day they try to attack, they're gonna have an AR-15 rifle pointed right at
You're
their
an
head.
adult. You're an adult, but a 9 months old. What
I'm
kind of
speaking
defense can a 9 months old have?
I'm speaking in general, I protect my family, my kids to the fullest. That's
Mm-hmm.
just what it is. So anybody under my care is going to be fully protected. That's just what it is. So,
Yes, Veronica. I hope he gets what he deserves because
mm,
this guy needs to. For me, if I were to be the judge, life imprisonment, straight up.
well, first castration, so he can't masturbate while he's in prison. He gets no more
Okay.
erections. He gets no more erections. He gets no more ejaculations. Chemical castration first. That's if he's not killed before he gets to jail. Chemical castration first. Um, that way he's basically paralyzed from the waist down, and then he could sit in his jail cell for the rest of his life.
I don't know if that child will be okay. I'll still follow up the story to see if the child is okay, if they were able to give the child the right medical attention. Because if they had immediately, if it happened like in 5 minutes ago, and they were able to get that child to the hospital like in few minutes, they were able to flush out whatever disease he has put in that child. And
Hmm.
oh, I just pray the child's spinal cord is not bad.
Because you know that you know there's a good chance that he ejaculated inside that
Oh,
child. So that is the killer right there that will infect the child with anything. It's not just the
possible, very
penetration,
possible.
which penetration by itself can cause something because the tip of the penis has obviously the pee hole. Inside that pee hole is bare skin. So
Mm-hmm.
normally when there's no ejaculation, that's how a man contracts something to a woman by rubbing up the flesh of the vagina. And same thing with a woman giving him something, rubbing up on the flesh of the hole of the
May
penis,
God help that child, man.
because it's bare skin. So that's how that takes place without ejaculation. Yeah.
May
Yeah, we
God just
pray.
help the child.
Yeah,
I
we
just pray
pray.
child is good
Mhm.
because I remember the one of the child that was 2 months old that was raped. The child later died.
Yeah.
She later
It's
died.
horrible. It's
So
horrible. Mhm. And
I
one
don't
day
know.
we'll open up a center for children and women. One day you and I are going to open up a center for women and children, and young boys too.
Yeah. The thing is, children as a whole, man, both boys and girls, because they are all going through a lot in this time and age. The world is
Mhm.
going crazy now. People are
Yeah.
doing a lot of wicked things.
Mhm.
People are doing a lot of wicked things to children.
True. Very true. So, this isn't a topic that we wanted to bring up, but it's happening everywhere. So it's a shame.
It
Definitely a
is.
shame.
It is a
Yeah.
shame. I don't know how the mother of the child is feeling when she found out this whole thing, because it was when she was coming, he was running away. Oh Lord. I wonder how long she stayed in where she went to buy what she went. Oh, whatever, man.
Exactly. Yep.
Because when I saw that news, I was like, this same thing happened a few years ago. A 2 months old child, and the child ended up dying because the trauma, the child couldn't withstand the trauma, you know.
Mhm.
So the pains, the surgeries, everything. So
Mhm.
the child passed. And now this one, 9 months old. What does a
What
9 months old know?
what was she doing going out at 10 p.m.? What did she need so bad? Like that would be like you going out at 10 p.m. from your compound there. For one,
Mm-hmm.
That compound is locked. Okay, it's not
Yeah.
open. It's got barbed wire along the top, so you ain't gonna climb it because you're gonna be caught up in barbed wire. Okay,
Even the whole estate is already from 7 p.m. is locked. So you need permission to come in. So
and that's in
she,
the very beginning. That's way down. Like that's not
yeah.
even nowhere near where your building is. You know, so
Mm-hmm,
you're not even gonna get on the grounds of that estate, no less into your building. You know, there's a difference
mm-hmm.
there. Where she was living, it was probably a low income area where
Yeah,
there was no
it is.
security.
It is.
Where you are, there's security. You hear them coming by at night with their sirens. They patrol over there. They don't take no bullshit over there, you know?
It happened in Lagos.
Yeah.
It happened in Lagos. I don't even know if the mother of the child has parents because she's 16.
hmm
Very small girl. Maybe she also was harassed or
But
raped
Lake,
to have that
but Lake,
child.
but Lagos is very big. Like, you
It's
know
big,
that.
it's very big. It's a state, Lagos State is a state on its
hmm
own. It's
It's
bigger than some countries in Africa.
very
So
big.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you live in the northern part, so obviously it's no big secret now. But um, yeah.
I just pray this child is okay.
hmm
So, how are you guys preparing for Easter?
I'm wait.
Anything
I'm
for
waiting for the.
Easter?
I'm waiting for the Easter Bunny to come. You know,
Uh-huh.
and I'm waiting for my pizza to come too. You know they're busy when they're not here in 20 minutes. You know.
Easter bunny and Easter eggs.
I got my peanut butter eggs right here. Oh, you. I'm gonna show the card off. Can I show the
Yeah,
card off or what? So I got my peanut butter eggs
yeah,
anyway, which are my favorite
yeah.
candy. But
Reese's peanut butter.
my mom sent an Easter basket. Let me try to grab this before the pizza guy comes. Hold on. Uh-oh.
What fell off?
I took my whole shit. Hold on.
Wow. I didn't even say Happy New Month to everyone. Happy New Month to everyone that joined us on today's stream. I'm just home alone. Grandkids are in
Hold on.
NC.
I can't hear
I'll
nothing.
call them. Yeah, call them. And you have
Took
very
my
beautiful
stupid cord.
grandkids. I saw them on Instagram and they were looking so fine.
Oh, I'm just home alone.
Veronica.
Grandkids aren't. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that picture myself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wonderful family. Absolutely. So my mom sent a box with candies in it, and she sent a Easter card. Let me put it on solo.
Yeah.
If my pizza comes though, I gotta bounce. So pardon me. Um, Happy Easter. Um, can I change this layout to uh? Hold on.
Heels. Hey, welcome to the stream, Heels.
Hey, what's up, Hills? Layout.
So I was happy seeing this card actually. I have not told the boys that we have a card from Mama
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
I'll tell them tomorrow.
So it says on the inside. It says, I'll read it. It says, "Dear Sean, Irene, and boys, thinking warm and fuzzy thoughts of you. Enjoy your Easter, Mama and Bubba. Bubba's my stepfather. That's what we called him my whole life. His name's Larry. Mama and Bubba loves you very much. XOXO. Love, Mom and Bubba."
And we
But that
love
was
her
nice.
too.
And
Yeah.
she also sent a Christmas card saying Sean, Irene, and boys,
Mm-hmm.
and an Easter card. So, and technically, well, I'll leave that for another time. I'm not going to say that, but that was
Well,
nice.
I'm happy to receive the card. Tomorrow I'm going to be announcing to the boys that we have a card.
hmm
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they love seeing the cards, and they met my mom. The boys have met my
Yeah,
mom.
they met her. Yeah. That was in Christmas when she came around. Was it when
hmm
she came around in Christmas or when she came around the last time she came that they met her? Okay, yes, it was this last time. I remember
Yeah.
now.
hmm
Yeah.
Yep.
So, how are you planning your Easter? Tell me.
Me?
Yeah,
I'm planning. I'll be with you.
that would be nice for you to be with me in this. That's nice.
We could.
Like Easter, but it's Sunday, right? Let me
Yeah.
change over this
I was
blue
about to
light
say, are
because
you having a
I'm
power
looking like
switch?
I'm in the club. Yes.
Hmm. I like the blue light though. We got to get funky under that blue light. Don't forget. Hmm. I'm surprised this guy ain't called my phone yet with my damn
Why is it
food.
still blue?
I don't know. Change it again.
Yeah, I think I didn't change the right ones. That's
We
why.
are we are gonna get funky under that blue light. That's for sure. Mm-hmm. And she's got green,
Just leave my
red.
blue light alone. Leave it alone. Thank you.
Look at the
Just
look at
leave
the
it.
chat. They're laughing, and Veronica wrote laughing my balls off. They love that shit, man. We give them a good show.
Please just leave my blue light. I don't know what your plans are.
Mm.
Yes. I don't know what your
Oh,
plans.
you know what my plans are. Mm-hmm. You're
Man,
well aware.
I'm innocent about that, man. Blue moon, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what your plans are, man.
Oh,
But
but
for me,
I always known it as balls. If you go on Google, it'll say laughing my balls off. I've never heard of butt, but butt's okay too, Veronica. That's good too. Yeah. But if you Google that, I think it's gonna say balls. Yeah. Hmm.
I think so too. I think that's what it's going to say.
It's still funny though, but it's true. I've been talking about that blue light for a long time, you know. And
Well, for me,
apparently,
I didn't want to make noise about my hair, but let me show myself a bit. I like this hair, but at first when I did it today, I didn't like it
only
because
took
I've
2 hours.
never done anything like this
Only
before in my life.
only 2 hours, so I was happy about that. I woke up. First off, let me say, I woke up and I was writing her, and I said because she hadn't messaged me at all. We spoke at 11 last night when I woke her up to make sure she was up to get the boys ready. After that, there was nothing. She knows when she leaves the
Mm.
house to message me because if she goes out and I don't know about it, that's an issue. But if I
Thank
know
you,
about
Helen.
it and I don't hear from her within like an hour, I know to call and make sure she's okay. So she knows when she leaves the house to at least message me and say, "Sean, I'm leaving the house, such and such." Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
there was no communication. So I woke up at 5:20, which is 10:20 her time, and I'm writing to her. I said either you fell asleep or I know I said either you went to the salon and you didn't message me, or you're sleeping. Just as I wrote that, she messaged me some shit. She said, I'm locking the door now, heading out. I tried calling her. She declined my call. I said, that's a no no right there. Never decline my call. That's a no no. So anyway, she goes, I'm a minute from, because once you walk out her building, the salon's basically right there. She called me like a minute later. She was already in the salon. She was real happy. She just got done with the content. And she's got some banger
Yeah,
videos coming up very soon. We got 3 in the shoot that are waiting to go.
yeah.
Um, very good content. The one I thought she was hallucinating, where she's like, "Hello, doo doo, you," to reintroduce yourself to
Please,
whatever.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got lights that change colors when they are red. Let me highlight this. I
What's
got
that?
lights that change colors when they are red. The pool table turns black and is super hard to play.
Hmm.
Blue is
I got
okay
one
though.
up here too that goes green. What's the colors on my remote control?
Thank you, Veronica.
Here's my
Thank
remote
you.
control. These are the colors that my light lights up on the ceiling. All these different
That's a
colors
lot
I
of
can light.
light,
It
lot of
is.
colors.
Yeah. Her videos have, yeah, Veronica, they are. And the one she put out today is already at like 40 views. Usually it takes a week for that to happen. So this one's catching on with the side chicks and this, that, the other thing. She's
You know,
she's doing
when
good.
I started my channel, the first videos I used to upload then were for children and parenting, dysfunctional parents, absentee parents. And then I moved on into relationships, marriage. Now,
Mm,
back then, I used to have people that used to wait on my streams just to watch my content and then to listen to my streams. A lot of people were telling me back then that they were getting healing from those streams.
Of course,
But
but
all of a
we're
sudden, I
not gonna
became lazy.
get into all that though. But
I became lazy. I stopped
just
doing
continue. Yeah.
streams. I
Mhm.
stopped all those things. I just was filming just regular lifestyle and vlogging.
All
Side
right.
chick.
Let me get my pizza. I'll
Yo,
be right
what
back.
is side chick?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay. Duo said side chicks and then they laughed. Did you watch the video of the side chicks? That was a video on a lady got I don't know how she managed to get those ladies' phone numbers. Her husband's girlfriends, all the side chicks. She created a WhatsApp group for them. It was funny to me. Do you edit your videos? Yes, I do. I do those edits on my own. All edits. Everything is on my channel. I created, I did everything on my own. The edits, everything. Content, edits, everything. I do it on my own. It's very hard. Takes me like hours upon hours. Man, I still have some. I think I have like two that is still waiting for me for to edit because I just got tired. Yeah, thank you. So she created the WhatsApp group and then I don't know how she managed to add those girls on the WhatsApp groups. And she was now telling them a lot of things. God will punish you. You guys are going to die if you don't leave my husband. And I was like, what is this? This is bullshit. Like, those girls are going to harass you. They will tell you all sorts of things. Your husband already doesn't love you enough to respect you. And then it took your nakedness outside to go and give to someone else. That is betrayal, a very big betrayal right there. And then you are still sitting in that marriage and making noise. What kind of noise are you staying there to make? All the noise, the next time she's going to be making noise, is going to be in the hospital with one disease, one terminal disease that she cannot get cure for. Because those girls on that WhatsApp group, you would know that these are not normal girls. They were very serious bad girls. Those ones would destroy a lot of things. And those are the girls that her husband is rolling with.
Sorry,
So
I'm back.
for me, it's a no-no for me. I can never do that. Any man that makes a woman, I don't even know why I didn't say this one in my video. Any man that makes a woman fight over him, that relationship is not worth it.
Mhm.
Even a woman
Edit.
that makes a man to fight
Mhm.
is not worth it, because what if the person you love goes and dies because he's fighting for you?
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Relationships is not a do or die affair. You don't need to go and fight war to actually be in that person's life. And then look at all the women she's fighting. A lot of
Mhm.
them. There were more than 20 on that WhatsApp group. That is to tell her that her husband is a prostitute. That's what it is.
Mm. And how, like I spoke to you earlier, how she got them all into a WhatsApp
I
group
don't even
is
know. I don't know
beyond me.
how she got their numbers.
Yeah.
but
I'm sure you
but
address
she
this,
added them.
but do you edit your? I'm sure you address this, but yeah, she does, and that's what takes the most time. She usually does that while we're on the phone for our night talks, because we're usually on the phone for 4 to 5 hours before she goes to bed. She'll call
Man,
me
yeah.
at like
It's always
two
up to
two
5 hours.
thirty, and she goes to bed at like 7:30, right after I eat my dinner. And then I'll make sure she's up in the morning at 4:30. I'll call her, which is 11:30 for me. Now, if I'm working, I'll call her, make sure she's up. I'll go back to sleep for a half hour. She'll call me because I got to go to work by 1. Um,
Yeah.
so that's how we do it. We lift the other person up. So she's got my back, I got her back, and we
Yeah.
live in harmony. And that's just what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
mhm,
It's not easy being a mom, being a content creator. Oh Lord, it's a lot. It's a lot.
mhm, mhm.
It's a lot. And I've not even pampered myself from my YouTube money yet. I'm going to create a content on that when I want to pamper myself with that YouTube money, man.
They won't
I
even
have
let you
to.
touch the shit. That's the
I
problem. You can't do nothing with it.
No,
you
I
you
can't. I'll go to my
you.
bank and then I'll withdraw the amount I want to withdraw
I
from it. That's
understand,
it.
but you opened this domiciliary account, right? A dollar
Hey,
account.
wait. Let me enjoy. Let me enjoy what Veronica wrote. Please calm down. She said, even makeup, your clothes, everything looks like you do put a lot of time into it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank
But
you
she
so
don't.
much.
She don't need all that makeup, and I tell her that all the
Hello.
time.
Hello. It's a sit down
Hello,
video.
hello.
Hi.
How are you?
It's a
You
sit
don't
down
need that.
video, please.
So is this. So is this. And you look good all natural right now.
Please, when
That's
are we
how.
going to start this podcast? Because I can't wait to dish out what I have. When are we starting this podcast over here on this channel?
Soon we're starting a podcast. We can do them whenever, but we have to. That's not through StreamYard though. That's through YouTube. So we have to see how it
Okay.
works. But that's going to be a pre-recorded thing that we're going to drop. What does it say?
I
Colorado
love
Pet
podcasts.
Patrol.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because you can invite someone in to come and say their truth in a
Mm-hmm.
particular thing.
Yeah.
You know, I love podcasts and I can't wait
Mm-hmm.
to actually start a podcast on my own channel also. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure it out how I'm going to do it because I'm doing video, I'm editing. The boys are going to school, coming back, they have to eat a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
YouTubing is a lot of work.
Well,
That's
we're
what people
gonna
don't know.
we're gonna do it over here first, and then you'll know what to do over there. You know what
I
I'm
already
saying?
know what I know my topics and I have a lot of them.
The topic is
So
fine, but how it works over there, how you record it and upload it is a different story. It's not the same as making a video
live
and
stream.
hitting and yeah, it's not the same as a live stream, and it's not the same as publishing a regular video or premiering a there's something different about it.
Okay,
Otherwise,
okay.
it wouldn't be a podcast, you know?
Oh,
So we'll
that means
do it.
I have to look at it well before going into it.
Well, I know we're gonna do it over here first, though. Try it over here, and see what it's about. So that's
Okay.
basically it. Yeah, and that's what it is. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I'm watching my 600 pound life right now. I can
that's all
see it.
right. My baseball game comes on in 2 minutes, so I'll be going on the other phone for that because it's an out of market game. It's the Tampa Bay Rays playing in
Hmm.
Tampa
Okay.
Bay. So I have a secret app where I watch all my games for free on that phone. Um, I probably watch it on the laptop, but I haven't tried. Be having my pizza, my mushroom and pepperoni. I can
Hmm.
smell it now. Hmm,
For me, I
that's
just want the mushroom and the onion. I don't want anything pepperoni on it. That's how I enjoy my pizza. The mushroom is my best topping. Mushroom and onions.
mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds good. We've been live for an hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for today.
Are you sure?
Hmm.
Hmm.
I have an edit that is waiting for me. And I love what Veronica said on my Instagram. She said I look like a newscaster, just like, you know.
That's because you took out the background of the kitchen, kitchen and all that in
No,
the
I was
living
sitting in
room.
the living room. I was sitting in
No.
the living room.
Oh, you didn't release that one yet? That doesn't have the background. Let me go to studio. Let me see. Did you not release that one yet?
How does
Let
it
me
look
see.
like?
I don't know because you put
I
thumbnails
am
on them, so I don't know.
okay.
Because I watch all what I do is she'll put up a video, she'll upload it. I watch it to make sure everything looks good. She hasn't created the thumbnail yet, so she'll upload it to YouTube, private it. I'll watch it to make sure everything looks good. I'll double check her description to make sure everything looks good, make sure nothing is spelt wrong, the correct hashtags that she wants is in there. We work together
Hmm.
on both channels, and that's what we do.
Yeah, thank you,
Um,
Veronica.
even though
Man,
she owns both of these channels, she owns that one and she owns this channel. We work together on it because we're a team. That's just
teamwork.
what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
teamwork. Teamwork. There will
Mhm.
be no Sean without Irene, and there will be no Irene without Sean on this team. On this. work we have. That's
True.
just it.
True.
You are the back end. I'm in the front. I'm in the front desk. Or how they call it, front desk or front end. Oh,
You're the front end. I'm in the back end.
yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's nice, and that's what makes us a team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
True. So,
The
guys,
back and forth.
it's been real. We appreciate everybody that stuck
And
around.
wait, hold on. You've not wished them happy new month. This is a new month. This month of April.
Should I
You
say
know.
happy every new day every time we go live too?
Yes. Happy new month. It's a month, not a day. It's
April
different.
April showers bring May flowers. That's the saying in the US. Okay?
Okay. Well, for me, I'm always excited about every month of April because it's the month that I became a mom, and you know, I'm still enjoying the dividends of being a mom. So
You became a mom in April and in May.
yeah, I started my motherhood journey in April
April 28th.
during St. Louis feast.
And then again
St.
May
Louis
12th.
de Montfort. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis de Montfort feast. That was the feast that
And
ushered me in.
I became a father in March. You became a mother in April and in May. So we have March, April, and May to
But
celebrate
yeah,
our children's
celebration
birthdays.
galore.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Wow,
Veronica, you too.
wow.
You started your journey of motherhood from the month of April. That's nice.
Yeah,
But you know, I
yeah.
would really like a child that is from my month. That's a Scorpio.
That's not possible. The math is not going to add up on that.
Hold it there. Hold it right there.
I am going to hold it there, but it ain't going to happen.
Mom in April and May. Yeah. And the good thing about the both children are they are all the same sun sign. So I don't need to stress about checking the characters. It's the
Well, yeah,
same
you
thing.
got the 28th through the 12th. They're right there
2 weeks
within a week
apart.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
They are
so
just
that's
2 weeks
not bad.
apart.
Hmm.
So if I celebrate this week, I just give rest for a week and then
What sign is
celebrate the
that?
next person. A Taurus.
Oh, wow. I should
Yeah.
know that because that's when you and I were like really talking was during their birthdays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You did the
Mhm.
Taurus child video.
Yeah.
That was in our
That
very early
video,
days.
that video. Oh, I love that video till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. I love that video a lot. And I think I'm going to watch that video this night. I'm going to watch it this night
Do it because
while
after
I'm
that
sleeping.
birthday celebration, you're like, Sean, I was thinking about you throughout that whole birthday celebration. You probably don't remember that, but I do. You said I was thinking about you through that whole birthday celebration. I said,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm sure you were. Yep. So you
Okay,
ready to
guys.
go off now? Okay, do your
Yeah.
outro. Go for it, girl. Go for it.
Okay, guys. Wishing you guys a very blessed, happy new month and a prosperous one. And
Hmm.
then this opportunity, in case we don't go live before the Easter Sunday, I'm wishing you guys a very blessed Easter, very peaceful one, and a productive one. And anything that's missing in your body, by the grace of God, you'll be blessed and you'll be healed during this period of Easter. And as usual, thank you to my co-host, my beautiful, my handsome, my sweet, the lion of the jungle, king of my castle. Thank you for joining me on the stream today once again. And to
Hmm.
myself, thank you, Irene, for coming out today and not feeling lazy to come out on the stream today.
Hmm.
So to everyone that turned up, that clicked on the like button, the ones that shared us out, I don't know if anybody shared us out, but all the people that came to watch us on the live and those that are going to return back to watch this stream, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys a lot and sending you guys lots of kisses and hugs. Yeah. So keep on keeping on.
Sean and Irene. Peace
Yeah.
out.
Peace out, guys.
Later.